Joining us now to give us some insight on what all this means, our special political contributor, former U.S. Senator Joe Lieberman. Senator, good to see you again.
Keith, great to be with you, and Ann, great to be on this side of the table.
All right.
Thanks for getting off of I-95 on time.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
All right, let me start with this. How important is this extra half-hour voting to the Democrats in Hartford and statewide for the governor?
Well, based on what happened in the last Molloy-Foley contest 4 years ago, and all the polling, which says this is going to be very close, honestly, every vote counts. So the extra half hour could make a difference if
especially
it's really that close.
In the urban
right.
centers for the Democrats.
Right, and Governor Molloy's got to be counting on a big vote in the big cities, particularly Hartford, New Haven, and Bridgeport. It's unlikely that in that half hour they're going to really, that's going to be the margin of victory for anybody, but it matters. The truth is, whoever comes out between now and 8 p.m. really all around the state can determine who the winner will be. I think it's going to be that close.
You pointed out the last Quinnipiac poll showed that they were 3 percentage points apart, both parties. President Barack Obama got involved in this. He called into the Colin McElroy show today and said, hey, get out and vote. How unprecedented is that? That the president is like, you know, it's that close that you got to get out and vote.
Well, that's unusual. And as you know, Governor Molloy and Connecticut Democrats were unusual in asking the president to come in. A lot of Democrats were running from him, but I think it makes sense here because it's all about turnout, and the president still has the capacity to bring out the Democratic vote. So now the risk is that he's going to turn some people off who don't like him. Maybe the judgment in the Molloy campaign was that those people are not going to vote for Governor Molloy anyway.
At the end of the night, who wins?
Well,
go out on a limb, Senator.
I have no idea. I mean, I'd say based on the polling, and we all look at the polling because it's the only evidence we have in this mysterious system of ours, I'd say that the momentum seemed to be with Governor Molloy over the last 2 or 3 weeks.
How likely is it we won't see a concession by either candidate tonight, that it's going to be so close they're going to be counting votes in the morning?
It's quite possible. It depends on what the numbers are, and I won't blame the one who's down if he doesn't concede. In the race in which I got elected to the U.S. Senate against Senator Lowell Weicker in 1988, he refused to concede that night, and you know what? He was right. It was really close. It was less than 1% of the vote. I claimed victory, but it was late, about 11:30 at night. The next day, Senator Weicker graciously conceded.
Are you liking looking at things from this side of the table and not being in politics, or do you,
Yeah.
or is it nights like this where I want to get back at it?
No, I don't. I'm not like a boxer hearing the bell ring and wanted to jump in the ring. I was in elective office really with great gratitude to the people of Connecticut for 40 years.
Yeah.
So it's fun watching and seeming to behave like I actually know what's happening.
And taking care of your 8 grandchildren.
Yeah,
Little less stressful on this side of things, right?
It is. Pleasure to be with you.
Senator, we'll see you later tonight
Good.
around 9 o'clock with
Okay.
Mark Davis.
I'll
We
be
appreciate
back.
it very much. Thank you.
All right, former Senator Lieberman will be back here, as Ann mentioned, on set with our chief political correspondent Mark Davis starting at 9 o'clock on our sister station, MyTV9. We, of course, will have complete election day and night coverage all night long here on News 8. You can always check in for the very latest on all the changing numbers on our website at WTNH.
And